Hey guys, I just wanted to come on here real quick because I was doing some thinking and I felt like I kind of need to get out my thoughts. So I'm going to share them with you very haphazardly. Obi's right here getting in my way. So if you were the powers that be and you wanted to perpetrate a massive fraud, a massive scam, a massive power grab on the people, on not just a country level, but on a worldwide level, a fraud that would strip people of their individual liberties, strip them of their freedom, strip them of their ability to make decisions for themselves and have bodily autonomy, strip them of their ability to work, strip them of their ability to walk into a store, a restaurant, a gym, etc. If you wanted to perpetrate a scam so large that you had absolute control over the people, what you would first have to do before you even started to implement this plan is you would need to sufficiently control those people. And the easiest way to control people is to divide them, to get them on 2 different sides, 3 different sides, 4 different sides, it really doesn't matter, but to divide them and to kind of put them in their little groups, put them in their camps, and kind of push propaganda that is so powerful that they just put their foot down on that side of the group. They're drawing their line in the sand. They are not changing sides. That is their side. That is their group, and they're not changing. So if you sufficiently divide people, they won't be able to come together to rise up against. And the reason I'm thinking about this is everything that's happening. I started questioning, man, why are people letting this happen? Why are we letting this happen? How are we losing our freedoms and just going along with it? Well, it's because we can't come together on anything. We can't come together as a group to fight for our liberties because we are so divided. And really, when that divide happened, and I think it was all part of the plan, because you have to, if you're the powers that be, these plans you put in place are there for years and years and years, and there are slow and small steps that have to take place before you can basically drop the hammer on the ultimate plan. So my thinking is that back in 2015, when Trump was running, you started to see a clear divide amongst the people. I mean, there were people that were diehard Trump fans. There were people who were diehard Hillary Clinton fans, I think. But it was kind of like the beginning of a divide there. Then, as soon as Trump became president, the divide was drawn even deeper. And the media took part in it. Social media platforms, all the big social media ones that I'm not going to name off, this one that I'm on right now, they all took part in it. Movie stars, actors, actresses, musicians, they all took part in it. And they were all part of the plan because they're in on the plan. And honestly, I think that Trump was in on the plan. And a lot of people might disagree with this, but think about this. I believe that he overwhelmingly won the presidency, and there was nothing wrong there. He overwhelmingly won. People absolutely, he had people's support 100%. But I think that the powers that be, although they called him an outsider, I believe that they let him in because they were going to use him to draw the divide. They called him racist, sexist, everything else you could call a person, to propagate this whole idea of division. And I think he may have known about it. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe he was just an unwilling pawn in the whole game. But maybe he knew about it. Maybe he was part of it. Maybe the whole idea of letting an outsider come into the presidency was to systematically divide people by race, sex, creed, gender, your sexual orientation, and otherwise, everything else. Because we saw the divide grow very, very deep after he became president. And I don't think that he did it. I honestly don't. I think it was media. I think it was everyone else that was saying things that weren't necessarily true. That's my thought. You can have your own. Please just keep the comments clean. Anyway, so the plan's been rolling for a while, and probably much, much, much longer. I mean, if you know anything about the families that have been in power forever and ever and ever, this has been a plan that's been in place for a long time. But I think in 2015 or so, 2016, they were getting very close to wanting to drop the hammer on ultimate total control. Not on the country, but on the world. They want everyone under their thumbs. It's been in the plans for a long time. And I guess that's all I wanted to say. Just think about what you see on TV, what you see on the news, what you see on social media, if you even deal with that stuff. I don't really take part in it, but it comes up in my feed on YouTube sometime, all that kind of stuff. I choose not to participate in most of it. But think about those things that you see posted or on the news and how they are being used to put you on one side or the other, or to sway your mindset to one side or the other, because that division is what's going to stop us from coming together to halt this absolutely horrendous power grab and control grab. So that's about all I wanted to say, guys. Just some food for thought. I hope you have a great day. Bye.